Hello, and thank you for tuning into Embracing Budgets. It's your girl Rochelle, and in today's video, guys, yes, as you saw by the title, we are in the last month of the third quarter. We're starting out September strong with, of course, a budget. We start out every month. I was about to say every morning, every month with a budget. So let's get to getting, all right? So we're going to go over into my budget planner right here. This is the Erin Condren and Clever Girl Finance budget planner right here. It is a monthly budget planner, and I absolutely love it. It is undated so that you can go in if you're not starting in January, say you're starting in the middle of the year, first quarter out of the year, and you can date it as needed, which I do love about this particular planner, okay? That's how all of my budget planners are, okay? Don't have any particular goals for this particular month. No, I don't have any necessarily any financial goals, as always, usually to stay in budget. Especially my daily budget, or I should say my weekly budget or monthly budget for my cash wallet, which is always pretty much the same thing as far as groceries and such. Outside of that, really and truly, when it comes to yearly goals and finance, they're pretty boring. They're pretty boring. I hate to say that, okay? All right, so let me just focus in just a lot of bit, almost, okay? Yeah, you guys should be able to see that. Okay, and so we are going to be doing our budget for the month of September from our paychecks from July the 11th and July the 25th, okay? I am a month ahead budgeter. Yes, a month ahead budgeter is September. I am a month ahead budgeter, so we are going back to July to do that, and by the end of this year, I should be 2 or 2.5 months ahead in my budget, if I'm not mistaken. It's 2 or 2.5 months ahead. I should be I'm staying on track, and I am on track to be there by the end of this year, okay? But I'm gonna have to, probably gonna switch up some things as far as with my savings, because I think I'm gonna be using that money still to save, even though technically, you guys will see. You guys will see. I'm still working it out in my head, okay? All righty then. So we have $3,245.70 that we are budgeting for the month. Let's go over to our utilities, okay? I live in the state of Tennessee, and we have EPB for the internet, and also for my electricity. So I am now on a flat bill plan. I forgot what they call it here. It's not the flat rate plan. Sorry about that. You guys are hearing the motorcycle go on by, but okay. Okay, so for the flat rate, and I will have that until, I believe, August of next year, it will be $65 a month. EPB for my internet, for my internet, it will be $84.64. That has been the consistent across the board for my internet for the over a year now that I've been living in my apartment. And for Comcast, that's my cell phone Wi-Fi, not cell phone Wi-Fi, my cellular service for my cell phone is $72.31, which comes to a grand total of $221.95. I have Patreon for $10.34, and my Apple storage for my videos and such, for me to save it, because I ran out of storage in the cloud well over a year ago. So I paid $9.99 for that, which comes to $20.33 a month. I'm not putting anything in personal or shopping. This month, I won't have anything until the end of October, if I'm not mistaken. So there you go with that. Okay, and let's go on over here. For our monthly savings, we save 10% of our income for our savings challenges, which is $324. And then our mini savings challenges, because I live in the state of Tennessee, since I don't pay state income tax anymore, I saved just a little bit of money that would have been in my state taxes had I stayed in the state of Georgia. And we are going to be saving $404 in savings challenges, okay? For my cash wallet, and I keep forgetting to cross that out and put cash wallet, okay? We have groceries. I budget $300 a month. Gas, $60 a month. That might be changing soon because I don't go, in truth, I really don't go anywhere. I work from home, and I won't say I don't go anywhere. That's an overstatement, but I really don't drive my car that much in comparison to where if I was going in an office, because I do work from home. So I save $60 a month, but I should say I cash stuff $60 a month, but I might be lowering that amount come next year, because holidays are coming up. So I might be lowering this amount next year because of the fact that I'm mostly home. I don't really go a lot of places or whatever, so I could just lower that amount and still be okay, while still at the same time saving just in case situation. My eating out is $50 a month, miscellaneous $10, and personal $10. Just comes to a grand total of $430 for my cash wallet. Of course, my State Farm is $104.22. It went up, but I'm hoping I think that May, June, July, August, September, October, November, I'm hoping that come November, December, this amount will go down again, because it was at 102 and it went up just a little bit. Not enough for me to make a fuss or stink, but it did go up, and we like for our numbers to go down and not up, okay? All right, and then we have rent. It is, I paid my rent today because it is technically the first of the month is September 1st. And went ahead and paid my my rent. So with my water and my that is wrong. That is the wrong amount. I had to change that really quickly because I was like, that amount isn't what it's supposed to be. I was like, no, that's not correct. Okay, my rent actually went up just a little bit more than what I thought it did. I thought it was $26, or at least that was what I was seeing on the paperwork, but it's shown that it's going up $31, which is still not a big fuss. It is what it is. I signed the lease, and I'm wondering if they're backdating because they didn't do the adjustment to my rent for last month. So that might be the difference. I don't know, but we shall see. But anyway, with water, it came to $1,365.71 for rent and water. And now let's go to the part where it adjusts every single month. Okay, so we're going to debt. Okay, so I paid off Sephora. Actually, you know what, Sephora sent me a bill, and I think it was for either for the insurance, or if not for the insurance, it was for maybe a little bit of interest, but it's so low, I'm not really tripping. But Sephora, the last payment, I thought I paid it off last month. I paid off the majority of it last month, but there was just a little bit of extra interest or a fee or whatever after that. So I'm paying $3.15 for Sephora. We can give them that raggedy $3.15. For TJX, that's TJ Maxx, Home Goods, Marshalls, and such. Their minimum due is $27. Then we have Torrid. Minimum due is $29. And then we have Sam's. Minimum due, guys, I'm ashamed to say I charge my Sam's right back the hell up. I charged it right back up. But here's the thing, and I'm not ashamed to say, but I'm proud that I can say it. I'm happy that I can say it. But once I charge a card back up, I'm happy that I still am able to put a plan into place so that I can pay it right on down. But it annoys me that I pay it off and then I end up charging it right back up. So that's the annoying side of it. But we're going to get disciplined in paying off these cards and not charging them up again. That's all I got to say about that. Okay. All right. So let's do a quick calculation on this debt over here. Let me put the calculator in place. Okay. So we got 66 for Sam, 29 Torrid. TJX is 27 and $3.15 for Sephora, which is $125.15. Okay. All right. So next up, we have the ones that are going to take a little bit longer to pay off than the others. Okay. So we have Capital One. Capital One, my minimum due is $192. Let's see here. My other Capital One minimum due every month is $78. 78. Is it $78? Yeah. Minimum due is $78. Then I have my Amex that is $57.64. I'm just going to round that to a nice round number. Call it a day. Then we have Chase. I have 3 Chase cards. 2 of them are paid off, and this one has a larger balance still on it, but I am slowly but surely chipping away at it. And that one is $112. Okay. And then we have Amazon. The minimum due on Amazon, if I'm not mistaken, is $52. I just purchased a couple of things on my Amazon card, so I kind of jacked up that balance. It's not totally at the max of its credit limit, but I did buy some things for my house because I'm finally, after living in this apartment for a year and 15 months. I'm sorry, a year and 15 months. That don't make no sense. For a total of 15 months, a little bit over a year, I am finally deciding to decorate my apartment, which is wow. Okay. So let's get this total done. We got 192, 78, 58, 112, and 52, comes to a grand total of 492. O to the K. All right, so I'm just gonna. All righty. All right, so let's get to seeing how much we have left over, okay? So from our total income, $3,245.70, we are going to take out, let's start on the other side first. Let's take out the household utilities, $221.95. And the subscription services, $20.33. Now let's take out rent and water, $1365.71. Let's take out car insurance, $104.22. And then let's take out cash wallet and monthly savings, $404 and $430. Okay, I don't know how this is going to look, but it's going to look. Okay. Debt, $492. And then more debt, 125.15. Okay, not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I thought I was going to go over. I truly thought that I was going to be over my budget, but thank goodness I am not. I have a remaining balance of $82.35 right there. And I know why it's a little bit over, because usually I will be paying $202 approximately on my Capital One account. I have never paid just $100 and something when my balance was this high. So chances are I'm gonna take that up just a little bit. Yeah, here it is. So I'm probably going to take that right back on up so that we can make sure that we continue to go down and down and down on that number. I'm really curious, after I finish my 52-week challenge and apply the rest of that money to this balance, how much I will have left. How much I have left. Have brought down, excuse me, not left, but how much I have brought down my my minimum due on this Capital One account. Okay. O to the K. Not too bad. $82.35. Okay. O to the K. Alrighty then. I'm really thinking over the next couple of months, since we're rounding out the third quarter, we're almost at the end of the third quarter, then we're in the long stretch, the long haul of finishing out 2025. This year went by so freaking fast, y'all. I can't believe that it's September. It's my birthday month, y'all. It's my birthday month. I have nothing planned. I have nothing planned for my birthday month. Yeah, that is so unexciting. So unexciting. I had something planned, but I'm going to be pushing that off just a little bit. Not even a little bit. I guess it's a lot of it, because I'm going to be pushing it off until the new year, just for my own comfortability, you know, and financial reasons, because I have a little bit more money to put towards that. But it is okay. I'm just praying that by the end of this year that I stay a month ahead and get another month ahead. That's my goal for every year. By the end of this year, I want to be that 2 months ahead, or that 2.5 months ahead. I'm debating what to do with one of those checks. Should I just throw it at debt and kill it? Or should I just stay the course and get half a month ahead, like 2.5 months ahead, you know? But then also, I'm praying that come the end of this year that we still get our yearly bonuses from my job. That is the big hope and prayer for me come the end of this year. And then going into next year, and so forth and so on, and all that jazz. Okay. All right. But that is it. I'm just rambling now. That is it. That is all. I thank you guys so much for watching. Please, if you have not already subscribed to my channel, baby, go ahead and subscribe, and go ahead and give me a thumbs up. I said subscribe with a heart. Lord, I thank you guys so much for watching. And remember to keep budgeting and saving. Bye.